Hi, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday. I just want to tell you guys how much I enjoyed seeing all of you yesterday. There were a few of you that couldn't make it, and I missed you. But it was so fun to see all of your faces and get to talk to you and get to see your houses and hear all your stories about what you've been doing since we've been out of school. And I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys for doing the Zoom meeting with me, and we'll do another one in about a week. So, but I am here with our next story and activity. And this story is a little different. It is more about facts. Those are things that we know about something. And they're facts about flowers. And since we've been talking about things that have to do with spring, I thought that it would be a great book to read. It teaches us all about the different parts of flowers and how flowers lose their seeds and all about how a flower lives. And so I'm going to go ahead and read that to you, and then I'll have an activity for you after I get done. Okay, so our story is called Flowers. The crocus blooms when spring appears. The orange pistil is hidden inside the flower. The stamens have pollen in them. So here in this picture, you can see the pistil is the orange in the middle of the flower, and the stamen is on the sides, and those are what have the pollen. Many flowers smell nice and have pretty colors. They attract insects that like to eat the nectar or the pollen. Pollen gets on the insect's legs, then the insects carry the pollen to the pistil of the next flower. All flowers make seeds so that new plants can grow. The dandelion starts as a bud, then it becomes a flower. An insect leaves some pollen on its pistils. The petals dry up. When the seeds are ready, they fly away in the wind. This is a strawberry plant. Its green buds open up into little flowers. The fruit grows inside of the center of the flower. Oh! Soon the petals fall off, and now you can see ripe, yummy strawberries. All fruits come from a flower. The fruits contain the seeds, like an apple. Do you guys remember when we talked about apples during fall? Because that's when apples grow. And we talked about how apples start from a flower. Eggplants and green beans. We call these vegetables, but they are also called fruits because they have seeds in them. Sometimes you can use parts of certain flowers to make foods, spices, and teas. Saffron is the dried end of the crocus pistil. It is a spice often used in rice. Cloves. The clove is a dried flower bud. It is used in baking. Artichokes. The artichoke is the bud of a plant with purple flowers. Do you guys remember me showing you my artichoke plants last week? Chamomile. Chamomile and lime blossoms are used to make tea. And here's the lime. And this is a caper. Capers are also flower buds. They are used in soups and sauces. Have any of you ever eaten or drank something with one of these flowers in it? I bet your parents have. Here are some well-known flowers. Look closely at the shape of their petals and their colors. Sage, orchid, jonquil, foxglove, violet, clover, bluebell, and iris. Have you ever seen any of these flowers before? Maybe you have some of them in your garden. Sunflowers are very big plants that grow in very big fields. Sunflower seeds are ground up to make cooking oil. Is there another way that you can eat sunflower seeds? Have any of you ever had a sunflower seed? The sunflower gets its name from the way the blossoms turn to follow the movement of the sun. The flowers in a flower shop are grown by scientists called horticulturists. In the countryside, you may see the same flowers growing wild. A daisy, tiger lily, pansy, dianthus, and a hawthorn. This is how to save your favorite flowers. Press and dry them between the pages of a journal. Then arrange the flowers nicely and glue them on a sheet of paper. This flower is called a buttercup. Edelweiss and bright blue gentians are wild mountain flowers. They are very rare. You must never ever pick them. Why wouldn't we want to pick them? What does rare mean? Do you know what it means that when they say that that flower is rare? Does anybody know? That means there's not very many of them anymore. So if you see them, it's going to be really special. And if you pick them, then they're not going to be able to lose their seeds and reseed themselves. And then there's going to be less of them. So we want to make sure that if you ever see one of these flowers out in the wild, you don't touch them, you just want to look at them and enjoy them. Everyone loves a beautiful bouquet of flowers. The end. Well, that book had some really cool information in it about flowers. And because I knew that I was going to read a story about flowers, I came to the best place I know that has lots and lots of flowers. And that is my mom's backyard. So that's where I am today, is in my mom's backyard. So for my activity that goes along with this story, I want you guys to go out into your gardens, or I want you to go out on a walk. And I want you to try and find some different flowers. My mom is actually handing me a strawberry plant. And we talked about these while I was reading. So right now, there aren't any strawberries, but there's flowers. So I'm gonna show you real close the little white flowers. And right here is where the flower, the petals have fallen off. And right here is where a little strawberry is starting to grow. You can see it. It hasn't turned red yet because it doesn't turn red until it's ripe and ready. But, oh, and look there's a little bug coming to see the flowers. All right, so I wanted to show you guys some other flowers around my mom's garden. And so for our activity, I want you guys to go out on a walk or go out into your garden and find your favorite flower. And it could be any color, it could be any shape, any size. And I want you guys to sit down, and if you're able to pick it, if mom and dad tell you that it's okay to pick it, then you can pick it. If they don't want you to pick it, that's okay too. you can sit down with your paper and your pen or your markers or your crayons, and I want you to look at your flower and I want you to draw a picture of it. We've done some of these drawings at school and they're called still life drawings. And we did it of fruit and we did another one of a shark. And this time I want you guys to do one of a flower that you find. So I'm gonna walk you guys around the garden and show you guys all the beautiful flowers at my mom's house to give you some ideas. All these different flowers and colors, and they're all different shapes and sizes. There's big ones and little ones and round ones, and some of them have lots of petals and some of them have just a couple petals. And I'll walk you over here. Look at these ones. These ones look different, don't they? All different shapes and sizes and colors. Oh, there's some big ones over here that I want to show you guys. So I want you to go on that walk or go out to your garden, and I want you to draw a beautiful photo of a flower. And if you have a hard time finding a flower, then you can also, if you need to, you can go back in my video and you can pause the video on a specific flower that I just showed you, and you can draw a picture of that flower if you would like to. So I hope you guys have a great time going out into your gardens or going on your walks to find those beautiful flowers. I want to see your drawings, so please send them to me when you're done. And you can even describe them to your parents. You can tell your parents about them and they can write a description next to your drawing for you. And then email me those pictures because I would love to see all the flowers that you guys are seeing. I hope you guys enjoyed the book, and I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see all the flowers here at my mom's house. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Sending my love.